Hi Keysor families, thank you for watching. In this video presentation, we're going to do a quick tour of a specific area, the Library Media Center on our main level plan. Quite honestly, it deserves its own tour because it is that amazing and it will have such a dramatic impact on the work we do at Keysor. We looked in the previous video at most spaces on this floor, but this specific area right here, where our current gymnasium sits, will be renovated, and it will be a state-of-the-art library media center beyond belief. We'll have the corridors will be, the hallways that we currently have will still be there, and there will be a new hallway added back behind the library media center that will actually overlook the gymnasium, and that will be really neat in and of itself. And then it will connect us to our new wing of classrooms over here. But within this space, it really will be, and we did this intentionally, it will really be the hub of our school and will give us flexibility for instruction, for presentation, for all sorts of learning, and we're truly excited. Let's take a closer look. As you walk in to our main entrance, off to the side there'll be a little conference room, or we kind of call it a loud room. That will be a space for students, staff members, families, whatever, to do some work in a way that may be loud. Basically, you're going to be having conversations. We think there may be glass walls along there, and it will just be a nice workspace within our larger library media center. Over here, there will be a professional library. This will be basically an adult workspace, but I doubt that we're going to be keeping kids out of there if there's a need for them to be in, that's for sure. We'll have bookshelves and stacks all along here, and then workspaces. Most of the furniture that we're hoping to put in our library media center will actually be on casters, and so we'll be able to move it around. Once again, this space is all about flexibility, so this will be an instructional area, but we can also use it for presentation and other things. Coming back over here, this will be our checkout station. This will be designed and built specifically for our area. And then library offices and storage spaces will be back here, again with great accessibility so that we can be monitoring what's going on in the larger library media center, but also have the space to keep some of the things kind of back here that we might not want out in full view. We also will have a video library, or video lab, excuse me. Currently, we've done our video announcements in the computer lab. This space right here will be, again, for high-end video. We'll do our live announcements from there, but we'll also do video production there because we know that's really where we're heading with a lot of the work that we're doing as our school. And we're truly excited about this as a space for our students, for our staff, for family members to do some high-end video production in that lab space. Moving on over here, there'll be this little hallway here that will actually go back out into another corridor. But this initially will be probably a lab space, but it will give us that flexibility for conferences, for a classroom could come in here and work. There will be lots of flexibility again within this space and with the possible use of technology. We really don't know what technology is going to be like 3, 5, 10 years down the road. And so as we design the entire Library Media Center, we tried to keep that in mind and give us that flexibility for the future. Now comes the heart of it. This right here will be the first thing that our students probably see when they walk into the Library Media Center. This will be a raised, basically bench type area with kind of, this floor is going to be cork, and it's going to be a presentation or a story area. Teachers could be here, and all the students could be lined up on those risers, and then the students, the students could be sitting here, or the presentation could come from right in here, and then all of these could be places where students could sit, or we can move everything out of the way and we can do presentations there, or concerts even. There's, again, lots of flexibility with this space. Going up here, we'll have a ramp, and then we have steps on this side, and so this area up here will actually be raised. That will be a nice design feature that I'm sure our students will love. It also gives us another little learning space for our students, for staff. There could be lots of things we can do up here with books along the walls. We'll have windows here that will look out into this hallway right here. And then we actually, above, and we'll look at that in a second, there'll be some natural light that will come in because our current gymnasium does have some windows that we'll be able to tap into for natural light. These walls here are going to be really neat. They're actually, some of them are going to be half walls, some full walls, but we're going to, on the wall itself, there'll be a dry erase material so that we can, it'll sort of like be a brainstorm area for students, for staff to use up there. We are truly excited about this space. It is really going to change how we do things in our building. We've been so fortunate to have a wonderful library and media center situation, but we've always dreamt of what it could be, and now we're getting to do it. We've had a wonderful design committee that really was a part of this, and it's going to be fantastic. Just a quick view of, if we were standing about right here in the Library Media Center, this is roughly what it might look like. You can see the raised area here going up to a second floor back here, and then the ramp. It shows steps, but the ramp would be over on this end. This library, this could be the checkout station here. Again, it's going to be fantastic. That's the space. And this concludes our look at the main floor of our new construction. We hope you'll check out our fourth video as we look at the upper floor and the classrooms up there. Thanks for viewing.